true love, this thing right here, so I'm gonna leave you. Can be with someone who doesn't care. You're running and running and running and running away from our problems. So here we stand on the edge tonight. There's no turning back now. I've been weak for 3 damn weeks. I can't think straight, no, I can't eat. I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry. The way I cry, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, this is what love do. True love, this thing right here, so I'm gonna leave you. Can be with someone who doesn't care. You've been lying and lying and lying and lying to me like forever. I can't believe that I bought your shit. I was too blind to see what you did behind my back. So well hidden that I lost my track. I try and I try and I try and I try. The way I try, it's time to say goodbye. This is what love do. I'm tired, this is how you lose. My trust for you, if only you knew how much I try. Love do. I've had enough. You broke my trust. You killed the vibe. I've had enough. Won't waste my time. Love, you hit me down.
Tilly, come on,
Love, you hit me down. Love, you hit me down. Lost again, deep down. Lost again, down. Lost again, down. You make it so hard to breathe. You make it so hard to see. I'm
Yeah, let me just start the presentation officially. Yeah. So welcome to the session, guys. I'm so excited to share this with you. And today, I just want to talk about how you can shoot your videos, because I'm talking about video production. So I'm talking about how you're going to shoot your videos and come out with these videos yourself. And I feel like everybody knows it, but let me just brush through it. Because producing videos, I'm waiting for somebody to produce this thing for you, like calling a director and everything can hinder your content. And as I said, on YouTube and even all other platforms, you have to be consistent, like chunking out content so that people can know that this is what you do. But first of all, I made this slide. I just want to talk about a female entertainer, the content creator, since that's why we're here. All other guys are here. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about you. I'm going to be talking about the ladies today. So, behind an entertainer or a content creator is a lot of hard work, consistency. See that word consistency is like the key to whatever you do in life. You just have to be consistent. And persistence, positivity, and above all prayers. I didn't have prayers for all my things because no matter how much you put in hard work, you just need to add prayers to whatever you do. Now, then an entertainer, let's lay an emphasis on a female entertainer. We go through all of that, we're consistent, we're consistent, we are positive, we pray, and above all, we have so much things that people attach to us. When I mean people, I mean even the females, like the ladies themselves. When it comes to a content creator, there's a way they look at the female content creator because it feels like you guys cannot do this. That's just how it is. Not just the men. The women also attach some things to the ladies when you're making content out, okay? So I want to talk about challenges you face as a female content creator. Stereotypes. These are like number one or you're probably facing them, probably based on your content that you are creating. You just feel like some people are going to be dropping comments. It's a male-dominated industry. Content creating generally, they feel like it's just the males that are doing it. The females that's meant to be in the kitchen and probably making babies. I don't know.
Wow.
And why? I don't know why those stereotypes are there. I try as much as possible to change this perception with people, but I just realized that it's something you have to work with, no matter how. You just have to work with it because there's no way you can get into people's heads to make them know that yes, I can do this. As much as I want to go into the kitchen to cook for you, I can also make my content. So they are two different things. And there is also cognitive dissonance, the inability for the audience to accept you. I don't know how much more to explain this. It's a belief that people have in their heads. And you are there to change their belief, to let them know that yes, this is what I can do. But then they already see this person doing this other thing, and they don't want you to do that other thing. They believe that this other person is the person that can do it well. So it's left for you to decide on how to change their belief. To make sure, to let them know that yes, this is what you can do. I don't know if I'm explaining properly. I made this like I said, don't mind. So, I don't know if I'm explaining properly. So it's just you trying to get into people's heads to change their beliefs and their perception about you. And also cyberbullying. Everybody goes through cyberbullying. That's not a new thing. But as a lady, you go through times 100 of everything. And it's also going to depend on your cyberbullying or your cyberbullies are also going to determine your content is also going to determine your cyberbullying. If you're a lady and you're releasing content that has to do with maybe like me, yeah, I'm doing like comedy content and everything. My cyberbullies are really, really much because if you don't like my content, I don't know how people feel. They don't want to feel like, oh yes, I put in a lot of work to make this content. I think it's okay for me to say, oh yeah, it's nice, even if I don't like it. But then they just want to go into it like, what's this thing I'm doing? And as much as that feels like it's innocent, it brings me down, it discourages me. It feels like when I want to make another content, I am super, super careful and I am like planning too much for this content because I feel like I need to be perfect always. So if you, as a content creator, this is me telling everybody that I know you probably haven't done a lot of cyberbullying because maybe you're just starting off or yeah, if your YouTube channel or your Instagram account has not gotten a lot of views or a lot of connection as it should get. But when it gets that, you are going face cyberbullying. And this is why I say it's honestly very hard to turn a blind eye to cyberbullying. Because a lot of times when you go to cyberbullying, people will be like, don't answer now, just resist the urge to shalaye, blah blah blah. But then everybody that watches football, maybe you're seated and you're watching football, you're always the best player that people on the field. You know, you always say, Ronaldo, you don't know how to play football. Why are you playing like this? Because you are not the one on the field. So what I'm just trying to say is that it's always very easy to say when it's not you that is being bullied. Yeah, you're going to say resist the urge to shalaye, but then when it's you are definitely not able to feel these things exactly. You feel like you know what to reply, but then at the end of the day, you find yourself typing and explaining the whole situation, narrating the whole situation to everybody. So, I also like to use this opportunity to sensitize about cyberbullying. I know we are not a lot, like plenty. I'm not talking to everybody in the whole world here, but I believe the few people I'm talking to here, I just want to sensitize about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, we can do it unconsciously, directly or indirectly. It's always fun when you're not being the one bashed, when it's not you, when it's not someone close to you. It's always very fun like that. You feel like, oh, look at this person, but then you don't know what that person is actually doing.
Babies are YouTuber?
Whether an entertainer or just a normal person in the daily life. And women supporting women, I like this point very well because when we say women supporting women, it's always that slang is very sweet, but we don't use it because there are a lot of times that a lady is in trouble or has an ordeal that's going viral online, and when I check the comments, it's always just ladies that are bashing this stuff. But then when you ask them, they're going to say women supporting women. I just want to use this opportunity to tell you, if you don't mean that sentence, don't use it.
Yes, Chummy.
If you find your lady friend, even if you don't know the person, as long as it's a lady, because you know what, this guy, they will support themselves anyway, even if they don't know each other. I really want us to be close to each other and use opportunities to defend ourselves. Don't let us just say women supporting women and we don't use that. We don't follow it or we don't connect to that part. And yeah, if you've ever been a cyberbully directly or indirectly, when I say indirectly, you might say something and you feel like it's not helpful, but it's hurting the other person. It's never too late to become a better person. Because cyberbullying is a very, very good thing.
Yes.
So, break the bias. How? Mr. Victor already talked about this part of my slide, but I'll just go through it for going to stage. Not like I don't present anything. So, find a niche, get your tools, consistency. You're going to hear the word consistency a lot because that's really the key. That's what you have to do. So find a niche. What is a niche? A niche is something that you want people to know you for. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said, or one of the speakers said that you don't want to be seen jumping around from this and this and this, and people are not going to see you. I believe when you heard Taaooma'S, you already know there's Tao and there's the slap. But then I do a lot of things some other times too. I dance. I don't know if you know, but I'm and I do so many other things, which is not stopping me. But I just want to find a niche so that people will know when you hear Kiki, when you hear Oliaba, you already know who you are, what you're expecting from the content. But that doesn't mean if you see any other content, you're not going to like it, or you already know Taaooma'S for this. So finding a niche gives you direction. It helps you with your content creation. It helps you with your storytelling. You always, for me, when I'm looking for a story, it's always family story. I already know what direction I'm looking for my story for. So it's always very good to find a niche. Once you have a niche, you are 70% done with your content creation. He's not doing
It's not doing.
And excuse me, Mom. Thank you. Okay, get your tools ready. So it's really not as hard as it is to get your tools in making content, especially when you're just starting. I started off with a camera, I won't lie. I have a laptop and everything. That's because I really wanted to go into cinematography. So I started off with that. So this kids making that I'm making is like, I just branched here. And when I branched here, I saw that, oh wow, this is really nice. So, but then you can start off with your phone, with your cell phone, you are going to go for everything. And that's why I keep playing emphasis on the fact that when you're looking for a video director to always choose a date to shoot and everything, you might find it very difficult because you have to pay them for edit, for shoot, and also, wow, this is showing okay, it's showing you. So you might have to pay them and all of that, and it might not be easy because you have to always drop money. And also, Kiki spoke about what's it called? Mood. Shooting content is really good. I have a lot of things written in my book, and there are a lot of times I feel like I don't have a story, because all the stories I have in my book, they are not going according to my mood for that time. So what if you are in a mood to shoot now, and your video director is not available? That mood is wasted, and you don't know when you're going to get that mood again. So it's very better to make sure that you can grab your phone and put it on the tripod at any point in time, in the middle of the night, when you wake up and you feel motivated for yourself to do something, and you are just shooting there and making sure that you're getting content out there. Now, editing on the phone stressful. I won't lie, it's stressful. It is. But if you learn it and you embody that editing app, you marry that, you can say, it's me and you. You are going to find it very easy to edit and do it at your leisure time and not waiting for anybody to put out content. Because as it is, you always have to put out content every time. So yeah, smartphone can be all you need to make any type of content for yourself. Even green screen, After Effects content, there's really nothing you can't do on a smartphone. And then when we're talking, we are here because of YouTube. YouTube is like a teacher for everybody. If you want to learn how to give them, you can do it on YouTube. Anything you want to learn. And I perfected my editing skills via YouTube because I only learned the basics. I make sure that each time I want to do some other things, I have an idea of what I want to do, or I want to do After Effects, then I go to YouTube and search After Effects videos, tutorials for beginners. I'm only saying beginners, I've never learned beginner stage. I'm just always I learn it and I practice it on my laptop. But in this case, you're using your phone, so you want to check out for the apps that you're using to edit, and then you learn it on YouTube and you go practice it with your kids. Yeah, you don't need an extra bigger phone either. I know everybody feels like, oh, an iPhone is the best to shoot, the Samsung is the best to shoot, but any phone, any smartphone will give you the work that you want to do. As long as you have a plan for your shoot. Yeah, so planning. Location or the background of the shoes can determine a whole lot. It has to be clean, it has to be presentable. So that you will not feel like, oh, it's the phone I'm using. No, it's not the phone you're using. It's the location of the shoes. It's the background of the shoes. How does that look? What do you want to achieve really? You need to know what you want to achieve. Know what kind of location, what kind of background you're going to put your phone against. And then there's no money to definitely buy standard lights yet, because lights really are expensive. So you want to use as much natural light as possible. If you're shooting in the house, open your curtains, open the windows. If you're shooting outside, make sure it's bright, make sure it's sunny. I know that the sun is really, really stressful when shooting on the sun, you're sweating. But honestly, you have to make use of that sun, because that's one of the best quality for whatever phone you're shooting on. Yeah, there's so many apps for editing. I will not mention the application now because they don't pay me for that. But you can look for as much applications online, and they are free, very, very free for you to edit your things. I can give you CapCut, I can give you InShot. I've mentioned them. There's so many other apps like that that you can check and you're going to edit, and they are very, very easy to use. And as I said, as long as you learn them, if you don't learn them, you're not going to be familiar with them. Once you learn how to use them, you're going to be a pro. And at the end of the day, you might not need to edit on the laptop, maybe like Premiere Pro or something, because phones are this technology that are driving us to a place that we might not even need any other thing. So they're helping with these phones to make sure that you can do a lot of things on your phones yourself. It's very important to observe your environment during production. This will help you with your camera positioning. If your environment is rough, honestly, even with a camera, your production will not come out nice. So you need to make sure that your environment is very clean, very sweet. You don't have to put a lot of expensive things. Just make sure that it's clean. And I think for YouTube, it's even very easy because let's say maybe like comedy content creator, you probably need like a clear background for your things, so you can get like a backdrop stuff, so that once you play the backdrop, any other thing in the background, nobody's seeing it, and your video is going to come out as nice as possible. Yeah, to achieve a goal, you have to put a structure to place them right quickly, consistently and prayerfully. I said that prayer before. And whatever you do, just put prayers in it, because honestly, it doesn't matter how good your content is. You see a lot of things. Ikorodu boys, when they started, I don't even know if they are shooting with cameras now. They always shoot with their their phone and they do a lot of green screen edits and everything with their phone. So it doesn't matter how I shoot my content. I can shoot my content with a camera and I shoot with you shoot with a phone and your content blow up. It blows up because again it's very interesting. Everybody likes it. Like me that I shot with a camera and I was just thinking like, okay, so what's going on? It's just you adding prayers to your song. So whatever you shoot with, you just need to be consistent.
Like it's coming.
And you need to be prayerful. Oh yeah, thank you. Do you have any questions for me?
Ask your question then.
So please let me know if you have any questions for me. I think I was a little too fast, but yeah, I heard that I have 20 minutes. So I have to just
Race, Johnny, Royce, dahin.
If you have any questions. We live in the same house.
I have a question. Go get the medka. Was. Silika mafuta.
So, my name is Candy. I just wanted to find out, quality or quantity? Should I have more quality content or should I just be like, what's every day?
Quality over quantity any day, baby. Because it's very important, as I said, it's very important for you to make sure that what you're churning out adds value. And yeah, it's very, very good for people to watch. Don't just put out content then because you have to put out content because you said, okay, you have to put out 4 videos on YouTube maybe every month. Then you just like, yeah, let me just shoot anything and put it out there. You have to make sure because you are pleasing an audience. So you have to make sure that what you are putting out there is okay for your audience and they're going to like your content. So quality over quantity. If you can post just one thing, it's okay. But if you can post more than that, that's also very fine. But don't put out things there. Don't put things out there because you feel like, oh, let me just make sure I post on YouTube. It needs to be quality. We have to be quality. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Taaooma'S. Over here.
Hi.
Yes. Okay, so I watch your videos a lot, and sometimes the only question that takes my head is, how are you able to prove to people, if you must, that what they see in your skits is not what you really are in real life? Because the kind of content I also create, I do reviews, commentaries, analysis on my channel. So most of the time, I run into my subscribers a lot. And when they see me, they tend to refer me straight up with my YouTube tagline, the girl with the teeth. And I'm so shy, and sometimes I try to say that, oh, they're like, oh my god, on your channel, you're like this, you're like that. So how do you deal? How do you deal with that?
Okay, so I think I just always do that with explanation because I understand the content I put out there. When people say it, they probably feel like, okay, this is like something that happened to me or maybe something I'm going through. So when you see me and you just go like, is that how Mama Taaooma'S used to stand me up and, oh no, that's not how it is. Let me explain. This is not how Mama Taaooma'S is. That woman has really suffered because every time she sees me and she sees the skin and I slap her off for no reason, she's just going to be like, and that's not how I used to do. And I said, I'm sorry, I just have to exaggerate things because people like them. So I do more of explanation. Every time everybody asks me, is this how you are? Have you gone through this? Is this how Mama Taaooma'S is? I'll be like, no, that's not how she is. I'm just exaggerating things because I see that people like them. As she said, she said that she's always going to comment to know what people really like. So when I started off this thing, I saw that people really like the slap. And even when I don't put the slap, they ask me, why is the slap not there? This thing is really complete. Then I put the slap. I make sure that I put out things that people want to see. So that's why I'm doing that. Yeah, I was always slapping. And now that I was not slapping Kenny, everybody's asking, why are you not slapping Kenny? Why are you not slapping them? So basically, it's just explanation, because there's no way you're putting out content there, you're not responsible for how people receive it. Although your message is different, yes, but you're not responsible for how people receive it. So whenever I see people like that, I just tend to explain. I do a lot of explanations. Okay, with these 2 points of mine, I hope I'm able to convince you and not confuse you that content creation is quite simple if you put your mind to it. Thank you very much.
Yes, Chubby. It's so simple.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, next is still to come.
I no go there once I on the ways. Apollo there. I no fake on the look with your face. I'm mobile. Bella beg conflicto in your case. So why no go there? I no go there once I on the ways.